Hello friends, welcome back to our channel today. Once upon a time, the long war in the beginning, the world was divided into two mighty empires, each vying for dominance over the other. The Empire of Dawn, led by the noble King Alexander, was a civilization built on technological advancements and innovation. Their towering cities reached for the skies, and they possessed formidable weapons capable of mass destruction. On the other hand, the Empire of Dusk, ruled by the cunning Queen Isabella, drew power from ancient magic and mystical forces. Their cities were hidden in the depths of enchanted forests and concealed in misty mountains, guarded by powerful sorcery. For centuries, the two empires coexisted in a delicate balance, both aware that an all-out war would lead to mutual destruction. Tensions simmered beneath the surface, and each side sought to gain an advantage over the other without crossing the thin line of war. However, an unforeseen event shattered this delicate balance. A rogue faction from the Empire of Dawn, seeking to unleash the full power of their technological arsenal, launched a devastating attack on one of the Empire of Dusk's border outposts. The resulting carnage and destruction left no room for reconciliation. Queen Isabella saw this as a blatant act of aggression and declared war on King Alexander's empire. Thus, the long war began. The conflict raged on for years, both sides suffering heavy losses. The Empire of Dawn's advanced weaponry gave them an initial advantage, devastating vast stretches of the Empire of Dusk's lands. But the Empire of Dusk's mastery of magic provided them with resilient defenses and the ability to strike back with equal force. As the war raged on, it became clear that neither side could secure a decisive victory. Desperation took hold, and both empires turned to even more potent and destructive weapons. The lands were torn apart, and innocent lives were lost in the crossfire. Cities were reduced to ruins, forests turned into barren wastelands, and rivers ran red with blood. In the midst of this chaos, a glimmer of hope emerged. A group of peace advocates from both empires, disillusioned by the senseless destruction and loss of life, secretly met to find a way to end the war. They believed that there had to be a better solution than continued conflict. King Alexander and Queen Isabella were approached by these peace advocates, who proposed an unprecedented solution: a peace treaty. Both monarchs were initially reluctant, as pride and hatred had deeply entrenched themselves in their hearts. But as they witnessed the devastating consequences of the war firsthand, they realized the need for change. Negotiations were long and arduous, with numerous setbacks and betrayals from hardline factions on both sides. However, after many trials and tribulations, a breakthrough was achieved. A historic peace treaty was drafted, one that established a demilitarized zone between the empires, ensured the protection of civilian lives, and created channels for diplomacy and trade. The signing of the peace treaty brought an end to the long war, and a tentative peace settled over the once war-torn lands. The scars of conflict remained, but the possibility of a brighter future began to take root. Slowly, trust was rebuilt, and a newfound era of cooperation and understanding emerged between the former enemies. In the following years, the Empire of Dawn and the Empire of Dusk started to work together to rebuild their civilizations. The once fierce rivals became allies, and their combined knowledge of technology and magic ushered in an era of unprecedented progress and prosperity. The long war taught both empires a valuable lesson that the true strength of a nation lies not in its ability to destroy, but in its capacity to find common ground and coexist with others. It was a lesson they would never forget, ensuring that the memory of the long war would forever serve as a reminder of the devastating consequences of unchecked conflict and the importance of seeking peaceful solutions. I hope you guys enjoy this video. To please make sure like and subscribe my channel so you never miss any video from Story Vibes.